Hi, it's Mrs. Arroyo, and today we are on day 1, order of a clock. How would you mentally solve the problem? 13 minus 9. So you should have 4. 14 minus 12. You should have 2. Our daily learning target, order of a clock, is I can make sense of a clock's order. Our standard is tell and write time in hours and half hours using analog and digital clocks. Using the number cards below, organize them in a way that makes sense to you. So take a moment to pause the video and write these numbers down in the way that you think is best. How would you put them in order? Michelle chose to organize her numbers in the way they would look on a number line. Her work is below. So Michelle chose to go from 1 all the way up to 12 and put it in order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. What do you notice about the way that Michelle organizes her numbers in the clock? So if you said they were in the same order, you're correct. There is one difference, though, is that these numbers on the clock, on the analog clock, are not in a straight line. What shape are they in? If you said circle, then you are correct. So on the analog clock, the numbers are placed in a circle, with 12 being at the top. Then it goes all the way around, and it starts over again whenever the clock hands move. What do you wonder about the number line in the clock? If you have any questions, take a moment to write them down, and then you can ask me or your parents later. Anish learned that clocks move to represent time. He predicts that the clock hands will move to the 12 on the clock next. Do you agree with Anish's thinking? Why or why not? So I disagree with Anish's thinking because clocks don't actually move that way. The arrow pointing to the left is incorrect. Clocks actually move the other way. Clocks will always travel clockwise, which means that they will always go in number order. So when it's on the 12, the next number it'll move to would be the 1. From there, it would go to the 2, then the 3, the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then back to 1 again. If each day has 24 hours, then how many times does the hour hand go completely around the clock? Take a moment to pause the video and see how many times you have to go fully around the clock in order to count to 24. So when we go around the clock, we are going this way, remember. The hour hands moves to another number each hour, and we are looking at a 24-hour span or a day. So if we're starting at the 12, moving to the 1, then we go to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's around 1 time. So to make it to 24, we have to go around another time completely because 12 plus 12 equals 24. So the hour hand goes around the clock completely 2 times in the span of 1 day or 24 hours. Now it's your turn to check your understanding. Fill in the missing numbers on the clock. What number would the hour hand travel to next on the clock? So a way that you can make this fun at home is to draw out your own clock and color it in and practice telling which way the hour hand would move and count out your numbers and have fun with it. If you need help, go ahead and feel free to reach out to me and work with your parents on this or work with a brother or a sister and make sure you can tell them where the hour hand would move to next. You can answer this on Canvas or you can write it down on your packet, take a picture, and send it to me. Thank you so much for listening and learning. Bye-bye.